What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rebel here, and Infinity Ward added Vacant and Shipment to Modern Warfare. And if you thought Infinity Ward sucked at making new maps and were ready for some old maps, well, I've got one word for you.
Drank beer, liked beer, still like beer.
Alright, everybody, how we all doing today? Hope we're all having a wonderful day. It's the Saturday before Christmas. Hope you got all your Christmas shopping or Hanukkah shopping or whatever the hell you want to celebrate shopping out of the way, or don't shop. Then you're doing great because you're not late or behind on anything. So let's get right into the news. We got Vacant, we got Shipment, and we got a new game mode, Cranked, all coming to Modern Warfare. And so first I want to talk about Vacant, and I want to preface this by saying that this map actually does play pretty good in this game. It's not a bad map at all. It's way better than Piccadilly, Azir Cave, maybe St. Petrograd, probably. It is one of the better maps that they've added to the game. However, playing it has reminded me that when it was in Modern Warfare 4, COD 4, and Modern Warfare Remastered, that I didn't like this map. I just didn't like it. There was something about it, and I can't put my finger on it, but there is just something about it that I don't really care for. Something that I just don't really like about this map, and I'm not entirely too sure what it is. But as far as the old Call of Duty went, I never really cared for this map. So seeing it in this game do I have a weird opinion about this map? Am I by myself here in never really caring for Vacant previously? I mean, I do get that it is a good map now in Modern Warfare. I mean, it's not even really a good map. It's just one of the better maps that they have in the game. I still don't think it's a good map. But people out there must actually think it's a good map. Otherwise, they wouldn't have wanted it in the game. But for some reason, I am confused here because, let's see, I pulled up some of the maps that I remember a lot from Modern Warfare that I actually kind of enjoyed. Block. Now, I didn't really care for that map too much, but I do remember having fun on it, even though I normally went negative because people would always be in random spots and the middle section of the map was wide open. I still think it was a pretty fun map, and I still think it would be better than Vacant, and definitely Crash was in this game. We also have Broadcast. I think they might be bringing Broadcast in based on the Spec Ops trailer we saw. But Broadcast is a decent map, and it's one that I'm kind of confused as they haven't added into here yet. Showdown. The one with the big is the statue of, who is the statue of? I got my phone with the map information. Is it of, Yasser al-Fulani, or was it al-Assad who the statue is of? I think it might be the first dude, the president. But it's the level with the walkways going along the top. That map was actually pretty fun. And then Wetworks, which I think might be one of the best maps in Modern Warfare because it's so fast-paced. It's super linear, so it's just the ship going back from one end to the other end, and it's relatively thin. I think that is a good map. I think that's a map that they should have added into here, and I'm not entirely sure why they picked Vacant. Do you like Vacant? Let me know down below. And I'm not necessarily talking about in this game, because I assume that this is a better map in this game compared to any of the others. But did you like it in Modern Warfare 4? Or did you not? Do you not remember? Did you play Modern Warfare Remastered? Did you like it in there? What did you think of Vacant? What did you think of Crash? What do you think of Showdown, Wetworks, Block, and Broadcast compared to those? Do you think there are better maps for Modern Warfare that they could be adding into this game? Let me know. And now moving on to one of my least favorite maps ever, Shipment, also known as the reason I have multiple ulcers, because this map stresses me the hell out hardcore. This is a nasty map, and let me just talk about what I think about it in World War II. It is crazy. It's really hard to go on streaks, but it is possible. There's always action. You're always dying to random shit because everyone is everywhere and there's grenades flying everywhere. But I never remember spawning in someone's line of sight. Maybe once or twice ever. In the whole year and a half I played COD World War II, never have I spawned in someone's line of sight. Maybe once or twice when every other spawn zone I would have been in a worse line of sight. That's all I can chalk that up to, because the spawns in World War II, a game that came out 3 years ago, had way better spawns in Shipment than this Shipment. Not only, and we're not even talking about the changes in this game. Yes, they added verticality, but you end up dying pretty fast when you get up to a verticality spot. There's almost no point unless you're in 2v2 to use the verticality spot. So why is this map so terrible? Well, I do think it's just that Modern Warfare's spawn system is completely and utterly broken. I'm always spawning in lines of sight, even in maps like Azir Cave and Hackney Yard. And even on shipment, everyone's on one side of the map, and the left side looks completely open, and the enemy won't spawn over there. All of my team is on the right, all their team is on the left, and I get an enemy spawning in behind me to the right with me in his line of sight. How does that even happen? I don't even, people are saying that it's because the shipping containers at the side are set up straight and not curved how they were before. Yes, that's very true. It created perfect little triangles around the shipping container that it could spawn you in that were exceptionally safe spawn areas. Now they're facing straight, and you can see from one corner to the other. It makes absolutely no sense why they did that. But I don't think that has such a huge part to play in why this map is so terrible. It's because the spawns are so terrible. Maybe once or twice a game, I get caught from a corner to corner through one of the long shipping containers. The majority of the time, I'm literally spawning in a corner with 3 enemies aiming at me, materializing out of thin air. It's not like every time I die, it's because I'm getting shot from one corner to the other through a straight shipping container. That is rarely happening. And I think the people that are chalking this up to the shipping containers being straight are just kidding themselves. Modern Warfare is an incredibly broken spawn system, and that's all there is. It's not even on this map that it's the only case of their broken spawn system. It is literally on every single map that they have made that there is broken spawns. The game is basically unplayable in its current state, and Shipment is definitely it's the most unplayable map that I really want to play on. Like, I really want to play on it. Like, I'm kind of upset when I'm trying to do shotgun or SMG challenges or camo grinding, and I'm like, oh yeah, Shipment, because they took out Shoot House, and I keep getting put onto Vacant. I, for some reason, want to play on Shipment. I know I'm gonna keep dying instantly, but for some strange reason, I just don't care. I want that amount of action because every other map in the game spawns me so far in the back, I have to run for 17 seconds and go on a mile-long hike every time I want to get into another gunfight. So I actually kind of like the randomness that I can have enemies spawn right in front of me. Because normally I have to waste a third of a minute getting to my next gunfight. So it's actually kind of fun and kind of enjoyable, although I do think if they actually fixed the spawns somewhat, it might be a more playable mode. I miss Shoot House. I miss Shoot House. They keep taking it off and putting on maps that are worse. And it's like, dude, Shoot House is your only good map. I'd accept if you added Gun Runner to a Shoot House playlist and Shipment. Like, make it close quarters. Add those 3 maps. Vacant, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. You guys keep taking off Shipment, and it's like the perfect map. It's the only... I have basically reverted to calling this game Call of Duty Shoot House, because the only good thing to play on this is Shoot House. Everything else pretty bad compared to any recent Call of Duty to date. Maybe not Ghost, maybe not Infinite Warfare, but I never actually played those, so I'm just ignoring them. Black Ops 3, World War II, Black Ops 4. You guys know how much I didn't like that game. Funner than this game. Watch me get gold camo. Watch me get Damascus and stop playing the game. I would not be surprised. I have nothing to look forward to. They butchered Shipment. They're gonna butcher every single map that they add with doorways and safe spaces in the back. On Vacant, they open 2 buildings that you never be able to get into. Why? So you can just hide in the back of the map. Let's talk about Cranked. Cranked is actually really good, and I hope it's permanent. I hope it's permanent, and they should add it to the quick play playlist, because that will honestly be all I will play. If you haven't played Crank, what it is if you get a kill, it starts a 30-second timer that you have to get another kill or you explode. Which means if you want to camp and wait for people to cross your line of sight while you're just hard scope mounted ADS off of a barrel aiming down the corner of the map, you're probably gonna die before the next person runs out in front of you. Which means you have to run around, which means everyone's running around, which means it's actually pretty fun, which means you can actually play on Piccadilly and have fun. I know, I never thought I would say those words. Hey, you wanna have fun on Piccadilly? It's actually pretty easy. It's actually a possible scenario that you could enjoy playing on Piccadilly. Just play Cranked. Just play Cranked, and you will have one hell of a time, because people will be running around trying to get kills. So when you get your first kill, you have 30 seconds to get your next kill, or you end up going boom like an Iraqi freedom fighter. Oh my god, what the hell is wrong with me? A bunch. If you haven't played Cranked, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's pretty fun. If you've been playing Shipment, my heart goes out to you. My condolences. I hope your psychiatrist knows what to do with you. Mine has no idea what to do with me. I walked over there and was like, Doc, I'm back on the fix. I'm back on the wagon. On the wagon? Off the wagon? What are you doing? And I was like, I'm playing Shipment again. And he was like, you fucking pathetic loser. They need to add some good maps to this game. They need to not butcher them. I don't know who the resident door inserter is there, but he needs to get smacked over the head with a $28 hammer. I've been your boy Rebel. Drop a like, comment, sub to the channel, hit that notification bell, all of that amazing good stuff. You better do it because I am watching and Santa's watching, and Santa reports to me, and if he forwards me the naughty list, and then I go out and just whoop everybody's ass. So you know what you got to do to stay off that naughty list. Sub to the channel. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.